that the vertices have. Give us this day our bread and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin us. Don't bring us into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
How are you today?
We're good!
Before you take your seats, kindly pick up the pieces of trash around your chairs. You now take your seats. Now, as you take your attendance, you will answer as how you are feeling today. For example, when I go online the song, you will answer, I'm happy, teacher. Now let's have Miss Agustin. I'm happy, teacher. Mr. Clyde Song.
I'm sick, teacher.
Why is that? Mr. Hanajen.
I'm happy, teacher.
Mr. De La Cruz.
I'm happy.
Miss Lincoln.
I'm feeling great today.
Mr. Jay Gasol.
I'm happy.
Since everyone is present, let us give ourselves a math is fun clap. Now this is how you do it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, math is fun. Okay?
Yes, yes.
1, 2, 3, go!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Math is fun.
Before anything else, let us have a quick recall on your knowledge about our past discussion. Let's start with, now if you want to answer, you may raise your right hand. Have I understood?
Yes, teacher.
You're going to answer as to what formula is the answer to the card that will be flashed. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
For number 1.
Me, teacher.
Yes, Ms. Agustin.
The formula of that teacher is opposite over hypotenuse.
Very good. The formula for sine is opposite over hypotenuse. What about for this one? Yes, what is the formula for cosine? Mr. Jason?
Adjusted over hypotenuse.
Very good. The answer is adjusted over hypotenuse. What about for cosecant?
Teacher.
Yes, Mr. Gomez?
The formula of that cosecant equals hypotenuse over the cosecant.
Mr. De La Cruz, can you repeat what is the answer for the formula for the cosecant?
The formula of the cosecant is hypotenuse over cosecant.
Very good. The formula is hypotenuse over the opposite. How about for the second?
Me, teacher.
Yes, Ms. Kalapan?
The formula of that teacher is hypotenuse over adjacent.
Very good. Hypotenuse over adjacent. How about for tangent? Yes, Mr. Clyde.
I believe it's opposite over adjacent.
Very good. It is opposite over adjacent. How about for the last one? Cotangent. Yes, Ms. Agustin.
It is adjacent over opposite teacher.
Ms. Negro, can you repeat the answer for the formula of cotangent? What is it?
The formula of cotangent is adjacent over hypotenuse. Opposite.
Very good. It seems like everyone has listened or understood from our discussion yesterday. Now, who can summarize what are the 6 trigonometric functions again? Yes, Ms.
The 6 trigonometric functions are sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent.
Yes, we have the sine, cosine, cotangent, tangent, cosecant, and secant. Now, all those trigonometric ratios, as to what type of specific triangle can we use those? Right? Yes, Mr. Rosal.
Right triangle.
Exactly. We can use the trigonometric ratios only on right triangles. Now, for your next activity, you will be grouped into 2. But before you proceed with the counting, let me read to you the instructions. Now, with your group, later on, as I will group you into 2, group, each group will receive 2 bingo boards and a marker. Now what you're going to do to test your listening skills, I will read only the problem twice, and then you're going to answer on your words if a problem is a look up or look down. Is that clear?
Yes, teacher.
We now start with the counting. Is
1,
2,
1.
2. Well, group 1, kindly stand up. Give now your recognize your numbers. Yes, this set is for group 1 and this set is for group 2. Here are your bingo boards for group 1 and for and of course your markers. All group 1 kindly stand up in here in front. And for group 2, on my left, please. Now when I read the first and then every item, you have 5 seconds to write your answers. And of course, just like a regular bingo game, the first group to answer 3 in a row, vertically, horizontally, or diagonally, wins. And aside from winning, you will also receive a reward. Have you understood?
Yes, teacher.
Are you now ready? For question number 1. You are at the quadrangle of the servicing main building, looking at the raised flag on the flagpole. Is that a look up or look down? Your 5 seconds starts now. You have to brainstorm with your groups. Are you done yet?
Not yet, teacher.
Time's up. You will now show your answers. Since group 2 doesn't have an answer and group 1 they answered look up, group 1 got the correct answer. Number 2, are you now ready? While walking, Mary saw a cat on the ground. While walking, Mary saw a cat on the ground. Is that a look up or look down?
No.
Your 5 seconds starts now. You will now show your answers. Both groups answer look down. So everyone get the correct answers. For number 3, Cindy is looking at the top of her miniature building. Cindy is looking at the top of her miniature building. Your 5 seconds starts now. Okay. You now show your answers.
It's a look down. It's just
Yes,
a
the
nature.
group 1 got the correct answer. You now take your seats. Thank you for participating. And for group 1, as promised, please take your seats. Take your seats, everyone. Now, upon doing the activity, how did you come up with your answers? Yes, it's Lincoln.
We came up with our answers by analyzing the direction of the eye to the object.
Yes, Ms. Lincoln said that she came up with her answers by analyzing the direction of the eyes to the object. Do you agree, Mr. Gomez? Okay. Now, when you look up to higher objects, just like the flag, is there an angle that's being formed? Yes, Mr. Gomez?
Yes, ma'am, there is an angle for
Very good. How about when we look down? Yes, Miss Agustin.
Yes, there is an angle H.
That is correct. Mr. Gomez and Mr. Agustin. Now, as we go along with our discussion, here are a couple of things that you are expected to do. First, we're going to identify the angles of elevation and depression. Second, you're going to represent the angles of elevation and depression into visual representations like diagrams and drawings. Third, we're going to develop accuracy in illustrating angles of elevation and depression. And lastly, you are going to link the concept of angles of elevation and depression in real life scenarios. Are you ready for our next activity?
Yes, teacher.
Now you may count off from 1 to 3, starting with Miss Agustin.
1,
Gel.
3,
1,
2,
1, 3.
1.
2, 3, when.
Now, as you can see from here, there are 3 illustrations, right?
Yes, teacher.
And since we have 3 groups, each group will receive this first illustration for the second group and the third group. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to write the angle look up. Now, do you know how to write or represent the angle? You're going to represent the angle like this. For example, if you think that look up is angle AOB, you're going to write AOB. Like that. Am I understood?
Yes, teacher.
For your horizontal line, you're going to write the line segment. Now, do you know how to write the line segment? It's like this. Let's say, for example, your group answers the horizontal line as the line segment OB. Then you're going to write the horizontal line OB. Where's the group 1? Can you stand up? Please recognize your numbers. Now take your seat. How about for group 2? Take your seats and the group 3. Okay, now you will not proceed to your seats. This is for group 1, group 2, and of course the group 2. I will give you 7 minutes to brainstorm with your group, and then later on you're going to write your answers. Is that clear? We now start writing your answers. Group 1. Attention everyone, please pay attention to Miss Agustin because later on we're going to check all together. How about for look down? And the horizontal line. A, B. Now, group 2. What's the representative for group 2? Yes, Mr. Amaro. Very good. How about for group 3? Yes. How about for look down? Is it OAB?
Yes, teacher.
And for the horizontal line, is it line segment OA? No,
No.
or the line segment OB?
OB, line segment OB.
Correct. So every group got the correct answer. Round of applause. Now, upon doing the activity, how did you identify the angles that represents the look up, the look down, and also the line segment for the horizontal line? Yes, Ms. Katapan?
Teacher, we identified the straight line of sight as the horizontal line from the viewer's eye on the picture or an object. And for the look up, teacher, we just answered the angle that is being formed upwards, and for look down, we just answered the angle that is being formed downwards.
Wow, that is correct. A round of applause for Ms. Katapan. Now, for this activity, do you think we can use this concept in our daily lives?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Ms. Negro?
Yes, teachers, especially for the architects and for the engineers.
Very good. Architects and engineers, especially this is their field of expertise, measuring angles, measuring the line segments. And now, since we're talking about engineers and architects, of course, we can directly measure the angles and the line segments of the triangle or any structures, right?
Yes.
Now, based from our activities, do you have any idea what's going to be our topic today? Or any clue? Do you have any clue? What will be tackled today? Yes, Ms. Tigo?
I think it's about angles, ma'am. Angles of elevation and depression.
That is correct. We're going to tackle today the angles of elevation and depression. Now, when you hear the word elevation, is there anything that comes up into your mind?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, what is it, Mr. Maso?
So there's this thing called elevators. So I think from the word elevation, I can think of it's about to the top, like looking up.
That is correct. How about for the depression? Do you have any idea what depression is? Yes, Ms. Negro?
From the word depression, when we say depression, it's about you are going down or feeling down. So you have to look down.
All your answers are correct. But today, we are going to be angle detectives. And do you know Mr. Krabs?
Yes. SpongeBob.
He sent us a friend, and this friend has the letters. Now for your first challenge as angle detectives is written in here. This was sent by Mr. Krabs through our friend Bobby. And Mr. Kaimasa, can you read the letter?
Okay, I'm gonna read the letter. Your first challenge as aspiring angle detectives is to learn what is angle of elevation and depression from Mr. Krabs. So we're gonna be angle detectives. We're gonna learn about angle of elevation and depression in mail.
Yeah. And since we're talking about the right triangles, again, when you say right triangles, since it is a triangle, of course, it has 3 sides and 3 angles. Now, one side or one angle of which is a right angle. Again, when we say right angle, how many degrees are there?
90.
Yes, exactly. There is one angle that measures 90 degrees, and the 2 of which are acute angles. And those acute angles are either elevation or depression. Now, everyone, read for your horizontal line of sight.
Horizontal line of sight is an imaginary line that connects the eye of the observer to the object being observed.
Yes, when you say horizontal line, when all you have to remember is horizontal. It starts with letter H, right?
Yes.
Now H stands for higla. And this is our horizontal line of sight. Have I understood?
Yes,
teacher.
So whenever you see objects that are in level of your eyes, that is your horizontal line of sight. For the angle of elevation, it says that it is the angle that's being formed from the horizontal line of sight to the object above. Now, as what like Masong have said, that angle of elevation is the angle that is equal. Because elevation starts with letter E. And how you have to remember, E is equal. So, it is from the angle or the horizontal line to the to equal, right? So this is our angle of elevation. For this example, our angle of elevation is how many degrees is it? In a triangle, we have 180 degrees.
Yes.
180 degrees minus 90, so we have 90. And then we have 59 degrees here, so the remaining degrees are very good. Our angle of elevation is 21 degrees. For the angle of depression, since the depression starts with letter D, depression refers to the angle that's formed from our horizontal line of sight, which is amygdala, to the down. Because depression then starts with letter D, and D represents down. Okay, understood?
Yes,
teacher.
Now for this one, for this example, our angle of depression is this angle right here. So based from the activities a while ago, we have the look up, look down, horizontal line. Which term do you think is represents the angle of elevation? Is it look up or look down?
Look.
Look up. Yes, Miss Agustin. Look up, teacher. Very good. From the term that we have used a while ago, look up represents the angle of elevation. How about for the angle of depression? Yes, Sister Masol.
It's look down.
Yes, it is the look down. Now, if you have really listened to our discussion, who can tell to the class what is an angle of elevation? Yes, Mr. Hakan.
The angle of elevation is the angle from the horizontal line of sight of the observer to the object above.
Or it is the equal angle.
Yeah.
How about for the angle of depression?
Wow!
Yes, Mr. Burr.
The angle of depression now is the angle from the horizontal line of sight of the observer to the object below.
Very good. Now, who can give me an example of each? A scenario in which it shows an angle of elevation. Yes, Mr. Masol.
I'm gonna give an example for elevation, ma'am. I was walking, but then suddenly there's an airplane. So I look up and then I say, hallelujah. That's it.
That is a very good example of an angle of elevation. How about for the angle of depression? Yes, Ms. Katapan.
Okay, ma'am. As I go to here in school, I saw 5 peso on the ground. And then I look down. I get the
Wow. For those who have answered, can you raise your hand? Yes, raise your reward. Now, do you still remember your group mates from the 3 groups earlier?
Yes,
Yes. Now, since we have 3 groups, I have here 3 illustrations also, and as to which group you belong, for example, group 1, you're only going to draw the illustration or the problem 1, and for group 2, you are going to draw the illustration or the problem number 2, and for group 3, of course, you're going to answer the number 3. So here's the group 1. This is individual, and the sake of grouping is that so that there is an um, everyone can draw only a one illustration based on the numbering. Have we understood?
Yes, teacher.
Your time starts now. And also, consider the criteria that is being posted in the bottom part of your illustration. Are you done?
Yes, teacher.
Now, Mr. Crab sent us a letter, and he said that since everyone is able now to draw the angle of elevation and the angle of compression, let us test their individual knowledge. Are you now ready?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
You now get your black ball pens.
Done, teacher.
And here is your short case. Are you done yet?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you will now exchange your papers. Let's check. Very good. Now, can I have now your papers? Wow, it seems like everyone got a passing score, and special mention to Mr. Amora and Mr. Mason for and because of that, attention everyone, and because of that, you are now certified angle detectors. And you have here your reward. And let us go back to the shapes that I have mentioned earlier. Can you now able to identify the angles of elevation and depression?
Yes, teacher.
How about can you now able to draw the angles of elevation and depression into diagrams?
Yes, teacher.
Can you now develop the accuracy in illustrating angles of elevation and depression?
Yes, teacher.
And also, based from your examples a while ago, you were able to link the concept of angles of elevation and depression in real life scenarios. Am I right?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Now, to ensure that your learning doesn't stop within these four corners of the room, when we get your notebooks, please, and the pen. And you have an assignment. Please copy your assignment. Are you done?
Yes, teacher.
Do not forget tomorrow to bring your assignments and then we will check it. Am I understood?
Yes, teacher.
Now you now stand up. Pick up the pieces of trash around your chairs. And congratulations for being